Hello and welcome to Scholastically Natalie, where we talk about books, writing, reading D&D, and sometimes other things. Sorry for not posting yesterday. I had something to do in the morning, and then I was actually busy and productive in the evenings of the couple days before it. Not really an excuse, but you know I'm really bad at time management. Hopefully you enjoyed the extremely long video I put out, but if not, that's okay, because we're bringing you a pretty short one this time with journal prompt number 27 about time. So the prompt is, look at how you spend your time, chart out an average representation of your day, include at least 4 activities. The real question is, do I do at least 4 activities? Because the ultimate question is maybe not. So, I figured I'd use the drawing application app, I don't really know what tool on here, because that's one of the easier ways to do it. And then we got that much, so we're gonna put some typey in there. And what color? So I was actually worried today that I would not get to work today and have to go into the office essentially, because I got my power was out last night, and I went to bed hoping that it would just kind of fix itself, and it didn't. So this morning I was up and frantically trying to fix it before work, which I did, thank goodness. I just need to restart my router. But because of that, I've moved it from out of the corner behind my couch where it was, because when I first got my thingamadoodle, my router and my other I'm so bad at remembering the names of things. When I first got my router and my modem, I did not have anything to put them on that was close enough to the little cord in the wall thingy that I had to have. So it was just sitting on top of the box that holds their power surge protector next to my couch in the gap between the wall. Oh my. So I did have to go digging back there this morning and pulled it out, and now it's behind my TV, where it's getting more fresh air than it was before, which I probably should have thought about, because it was probably getting real hot in there for it, unhelpfully toasty. So after work, I do have a relaxy time, generally from 7 to 8. I just get my mental energy back pretty much, but sometimes that is grocery shopping, or errands before things close, because that is also a little bit of an awkward time. And then once we do that, I usually will spend an hour or two around the apartment, chores, cleaning, organizing, working on projects, because some of them aren't really chores, but putting things together that I want to put together, but it's not really relaxing because it involves a lot of work for me. So it's kind of a medium. So I thought that was good, at least, or at least mildly interesting for those who may be interested. And then I generally will have dinner / wow, that's kind of large font. So then we have dinner / snack, depending on how I have consumed this day. like 8:30 to 9. It's mixed in between chore stuff, and then I don't know, I don't do a whole lot after work because I am generally like doing small things on my work breaks anyways. I don't know, it's kind of confusing to explain. Or I'm filming videos. But yeah, that's my extremely unexciting schedule. There's some time left, like, unaccounted for, but I don't really... I don't know, I just kind of do random stuff after work depending on how I'm feeling. So I don't know if I have a really good schedule. Obviously I don't. But I have been uncommonly productive this week, and I did actually order a second fan because I have been so freaking hot lately, because technically we're still in like cold weather areas, so we can't turn our AC units on because I still have the boxes on them. But when it gets above 45, honestly maybe even above 40, I get really hot, because my apartment just traps heat. I'm naturally hot, like, it is a bad combo, so I got real desperate the other night and just ordered a second fan because I was getting really tired of sleeping with freezer blocks and having to carry my fan back and forth. So instead I just bought a second one, so then I can just be evenly spaced, with lots of fans all over my apartment. I was debating on buying either like a pedestal fan, which is the standing ones, or a box fan. But then I was like, you know, why have to take up space on another piece of furniture with a box fan when I could just get one that stands on its own, and that seemed more reasonable to me. So I will be making an attempt to assemble that, do some more dishes, because I don't know why my brain doesn't like doing dishes right now, but it just does not. Probably because I use hot water and thus it's too hot. But I did try a new recipe and I did not enjoy it, so that was a little disappointing, but I think it's because it asked for a biscuit dough, like the pre-made one, and you just rolled like cheese and ham up in it and baked it, like it wasn't anything crazy. But I discovered I don't really like biscuit dough, and that was mainly it for me for that one. So that was disappointing, and I got my hair cut short, or I got like 4 inches off, because it gets real heavy and gives me headaches otherwise. But now it's short enough that I have it separated into like weird hairstyles to accommodate the tiny amount of hair that's like super short and can't stretch up to the middle for like a ponytail. So now I'm gonna be doing some real wacky hairstyles. But I find that quite funny. And what else have I done that might be interesting for you guys? Oh, I finally tried putting hot dogs in macaroni and cheese, and it is really good. I really like it. Never done that before. I didn't used to like my foods touching. I still don't like it that much. But it is a good way to sneak in some protein, considering I don't really like protein. I was wondering if I could honestly eat the hot dogs by themselves, but like, you know, in a bun, and that just did not work for me. And somehow combining them with macaroni and cheese did, so I don't know, but I'm not questioning it. Anyways, sorry that this is like such a short video. I will do my best to put a second one out this week. I wasn't intending for that super long H.P. Lovecraft video to be the first video for this week, but it might end up being it if I can't get myself together, which is always a possibility. Anywho, let me know what you are interested in, what you would like to see more of, if you have preferences towards the types of videos that I put out or don't put out. For instance, if you'd like more journal prompts, that's fine with me. If you'd like more H.P. Lovecraft, if you'd like more Into the Land of the Unicorns, if you want more Inktober prompts, again, just let me know. I'd love to hear your opinions, or just any general comments you might have about your day and or life, or opinion of the subjects. I know that I waste a lot of time, but to be honest, I have such a hard time motivating myself to do anything, because, like, even the things that I put off I have to do eventually, so like they still get done, just reluctantly. It just leaves me feeling very discontented that I couldn't do it when I wanted to do it, or when I thought I should do it. But, yeah, I don't know, I'm bad at getting myself to do things. So I guess if you have any tips and tricks for that, I'd love to hear it. And beyond that, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I will be having fun with my friends and family this weekend. We have some nice sounding plans. And just, I hope you guys are mildly productive, or at the very least not in a ton of pain. I have recently, honestly today, I started watching Drawtectives, and it has been very funny for me. I don't know why I didn't watch it before. I think I assumed it would be too much like Critical Role, which I can watch but doesn't really suck me in, which I guess is true for Drawtectives too, but I don't know. I enjoy Drawfuse chemistry so much. It's so good. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Scholastically Natalie is out.